Welcome to the History Lord. You join us here and we're in Carlton House Terrace, just by the Duke of York steps as well. And today we're looking at this tiny little memorial just behind me. This has to be one of the smallest memorials in London that's on public view, and this is the grave to a little dog called Giro. Who was he? Let's find out, shall we? Welcome to London. So Giro was a small terrier, and he was the dog that belonged to the ambassador to the Wehrmacht Republic, or the German Republic, who lived here between 1932 and 1936. And that chap was called Leopold von Hirsch. Now von Hirsch in 1934 lost his beloved Giro to an accident in the garden here when Giro found an electric wire and accidentally bit through it, and the lights went out on Giro, unfortunately. Now, Leopold von Hirsch was so upset that he wanted his dog to be remembered for everyone, so he had it buried in the garden. Now, the grave itself isn't here. This was actually found, the tombstone was found in the 1950s when the house and gardens were being refurbished. So the workmen, instead of throwing it away, they actually moved it to the front of the property and they put it here for everyone to see in this lovely protective wooden case. Now, Leopold von Hirsch himself was an interesting character. As I said, he was the ambassador of the Weimar Republic in London in 1932 until his death in 1936. Before that, he had been the ambassador to France, and he was in Paris from 1923 until 1932. He was born in 1881, and he was actually a gentleman. He was actually revered by the diplomats all over the world. He had a very good reputation. Sadly, the reputation didn't extend to Nazi Germany when they took over in 1933. He did actually go against Hitler on several occasions and wrote to him in no uncertain terms about his intentions to invade adjoining countries to Germany. He died quite suddenly next door at number 9 at the Wehrmacht, or the German embassy, on the 11th of April 1936. He was getting dressed at the time. It was 10 a.m. in the morning and he dropped dead of a heart attack. Did he? We'll never know. No post-mortem was ever carried out, so we don't know the actual cause of death. As I say, he was revered by the diplomatic corps throughout the world, and so the English decided to give him a proper funeral. He was taken from here down the steps, the Duke of York steps, to awaiting a gun carriage. There was a Nazi flag draped across his coffin, and he was carried by 8 Grenadier Guards. There was a 19-gun salute from the next door Green Park. He was then taken to Victoria Station, where he was loaded on a train and taken to Dover. At Dover, another 19-gun salute happened in his honour. He was put aboard HMS Scout and taken back to Germany. He was then given a military honours funeral in Dresden, where he was buried. However, no members of the Nazi Party turned up at his funeral in Dresden. That's rather a sad story for a gentleman diplomat as he was. But we're here today to remember his little terrier, Giro. Thank you very much for watching today. If you do enjoy these videos, then please do subscribe. If you want to know when videos are uploaded, there's a notification bell just down below. If you want to see what we do outside of these videos, please go to historylord.co.uk, see about a walking tour of London, or have a look in the description below and see about James's Last Line Films channel as well. It's rather good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon. Take care.